Hey guys, my name is Greer, and today is my review of the Bandai Hobby high grade. Shit. Fuck. You're kidding me. The high grade After Colony Wing Gundam Zero, and then a bunch of other complicated shit. Now, right now I have it in Neo Bird mode, which, well, I'll transform out in a minute, but I'll guess I'll give a little context behind why I bought this kit. The reason I bought this kit is because on my first ever Gundam kit, and you'll see this if you watched my other Gundam reviews, I guess I'll just keep mentioning this until it becomes irrelevant, was the Shinlong Gundam, and that was from the high-grade Outer Colony line. And my previous Gundam review, being the Ultron Gundam, got me back into wanting to collect this. This is just one that was at my local... this was at my Target, I think. It was actually really fun. It was the same day that... It was Wednesday, so, it was the day where I had my buddy Gabe over. So, I guess I'll just go into aesthetics with this. One thing I don't typically do, but I did with this, because I've just gotten better at it, is I used all the stickers for this kit. Now, do I have it over here? Well, I don't have the sticker sheet, but I found the perfect method to do is use this X-Acto knife to kind of, use that and use it to transfer, because it makes it a lot easier. Because the reason I never used stickers previously is because it was really difficult for me, because I have very, thick fingers and very shaky hands. But now, with that, it's gotten easier. So, for Neo Bird mode, I really like the look of it. It's actually it is very cohesive for what it is. And by the way, this stand is not included. This is actually a Riveltech stand. It just 3mm port, it works. But anyway, it's very aesthetically cohesive, and obviously the bottom does just look like a Gundam, but that's typical for mobile fighter modes. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think that's what it is. But anyway, getting this guy off the stand, because there's nothing much else you can do if it's not on a stand aside from whooshing it around, which it actually does whoosh quite well. And shaking it, the only real thing I haven't noticed with is when you shake the Neo Bird mode is this shield can sometimes come off. Same with the twin cannons, and the waist is a little droopy, but that's just a fault of the build, not of the transformation. And I guess the arm's gonna fall off too. But the transformation is actually quite unique. Oh yeah, that's a problem too. The verniers for the backpack definitely come off a lot, which is very annoying because it's a weird way it slots in, and I don't always remember it. But there's only one piece of parts forming, and that's in the feet. But it makes sense because the way that it looks like it has, because again I haven't seen Gundam Wing yet. It's on my list. Is the feet like turn around, extend down, and go up into the calf? They're not going to be able to engineer that for a high grade. Maybe a real grade. I don't know. I don't think they've made a real. I know there's a real grade Gundam Wing, but I don't know if there's a real grade Gundam Wing Zero. I would not be surprised if they make it down the line. I'd actually like to see that, because it is a very unique transformation. But anyway, so you take off I believe it's the Twin Buster Rifle, is what it's called. Then you take off the shield. I'll just remove the backpack for simplicity's sake. So you take that off, but you don't need to. You twist around the head and twist around the waist. You open up the legs and slot that out. We'll get those in a minute. You close the shoulders, because you open them up for thrusters. Bring them up. Bring these things down. And that's it for the main body. Now for the alternate feet, you take out those verniers. Just put these off to the side. Also, they are unpainted. That is, if you use all the stickers like I did, that's probably the only moment of non-color accurate detail that I know of. I mean, there might be some black spots, but I don't know. So you put the verniers in the feet. My God, dude. Okay. You put those In here, it's a basic Polycap 8 connection, so you know it's that small slot. Then you close the back of the legs, it should snap shut, and then just lower the front part. And then for the backpack, well, I'll remove the wings first, just because I need to get the verniers back on. I'm probably going to glue this at some point. I actually probably would recommend that with how fiddly it is. My god, dude, what the fuck? Okay, that's good. So, for the backpack, all you really do is, well, clipping these back on, you take it from this to this, and then you close up the shell. It should snap. There's just a... What the fuck? You're shitting me. Yeah, it probably should mention this kit is relatively fragile. Again, overall, like it'll sustain itself in the shake test, but like it's really not something that wants to be played with, which is a huge downside for me. But you just close together these things. I don't know what to call them. I want to say turbine, but I know that's not the proper thing, although it might be. These little pods, that's what I'll call them. So, reattaching the backpack, and I guess I'll use this stand here to keep it in frame. So I guess kind of having it float here. Here we have the Gundam Wing Zero. I really like this kit aesthetically. It's nice. I like the more, because I don't remember what it is, but there's this one Gundam wing design that has like feathered looking wings. I like the look of this a lot more. Some because I like the, again, like, I like the pill look or cylinder look of these. It looks cool, and I like how they unfold. But for accessories, it's pretty light in this kit. I mean, you get those parts formation things. You get the twin buster cannon, which, you know, obviously it's two, but you can put it together, and there's little yellow bits on the sides. Those are stickers, but this isn't. So now you can take those. You get two beam sabers in green, and you get the shield, which has this little extending bit. And this can go on the arm, but what was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, and you do not get any alternate hands, but luckily, if you have any of the other high-grade After Colony kits, you can just swap them out because they are the same thing, obviously. But yeah, I mean, for accessories, it's relatively simple. The hands, I mean, you just put it in the hands because it's your basic square peg. Huh, funny. But for the arm, I'll just take it off here. You actually it just kind of clicks into place because there's a small peg on the back that it slots into, and then, you know, put it in there. There we have some accessories on it, and I actually really like the look of it. But one thing, if you want, you can't really hold the twin buster cannon like it is on the box. So, well, no, actually, because it's not using two hands of blocks. I'm stupid. But yeah, overall it's a really solid kit for about $20. I wouldn't pay more than that, but yeah, I really just got this because I'm a completionist, and I'm now one step closer to completing the After Colony line, because I just need the Shinlong Gundam, the Heavy Armor Gundam, and its different version with the 2 Gatling cannons. I need the Sandrock and a couple others. I don't think I'll collect any of the grunts. I just don't feel like it, because I just want that one display of all of them lined up. But yeah, this has been my review. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. It's above average for sure, but again, it's just overall it's pretty solid, and the articulation is actually very good, as is all of the kits. Although one kit in particular, the Sandrock, which is what most of them are actually based on, has a lot better articulation. That's the Death Scythe. That's not the Sandrock, but the Sandrock is the base for the joints in the other figures. But yeah, this has been my one of two reviews today. I hope you enjoy it, and goodbye.